We are, I've got a little bit of prep work left to do for moving our goats on to farther on into the rest of our pasture. Right now they have access to our barn, but in order to keep moving them for rotational grazing, we got to get them out. But I just have a few things left to do to get them officially out on the rest of pasture, to do a little maintenance on our subdivided polywire fence that kind of got I don't call it damage, but need a little disarray from winter. And so I'm going to take care of that now. I probably would have had this done sooner, but I had some other projects going on, and what happened is we had no growth, super dry. We got a ton of rain one hot day, and now the pasture is crazy like growing. So it's time to get them moving on under their regular rotation. So you can see here the poly wire is down. So I'm going to do is go through here, get this all set up so it's in use again and ready to rotationally graze. You can see behind me that the goats are ready to move, so hopefully by this afternoon they should be all set to go. Tree fell down. So along our fence here, I just wrapped it up so we have it subdivided so we can run paddocks pretty easily with just our Gallager SmartFence. But to do this, we subdivide it. We have regular T-posts on the end with insulators. We use polywire, and then we use step-in posts throughout the center. And then this area over here, I've done a couple different approaches to fixing the wire. I'm not sure exactly which works the best, but we've tried different methods. So I've used one of these connectors, which obviously is probably the best option, but it's kind of heavy for the wire. And then I also will tie it as well. In the probably 4 or 5 years that we've used this 2-wire system, we found that it really hasn't been, winter damage hasn't really been that bad to it. Just on occasion, we've got to do a little bit of repair work on it. All right, so this part it's a little bit tricky because in the springtime, it's really wet. So you can see, the wet, it pretty much looks like a creek runs through here, but then it dries out. So in here, we've done, just to give it a little bit more stability, we do use T-posts in here. And then so how we connect it is we just use little alligator clamps to connect our cross fencing to our permanent pasture fence. And we should be all set.